G'day, mate. Welcome back to Factorio with me, JD. We're still transitioning Megabase. Well, yeah, Megabase. And we left off last episode up here doing some outposts. We can see this copper one's almost dry already. And I stopped and looked. I looked at all the area we carved out and realised we got some iron, like plenty of iron, but not one single piece of copper apart from this tiny little bit that's already disappeared. So, at some stage, we're going to have to go grab this. Because that 11 million copper is sort of the best we can see. Like, there's 500,000 down here, and almost 1 million here, and 500,000, 1 million. It's shit, basically. Lots and lots of shit. 3 million's not bad. 5 million. 7 million. 11 million's the winner so far. And it does have uranium in it, so we're going to have to do a little bit of a filter system, but we'll get back to that later. So, at the same time, we've hooked up new trains coming to the smart smelter. Iron is running, steel is running really, really bad because we don't have enough trains. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take you and say, don't go to iron unload, go to iron to steel. Same story. We're going to actually decommission this one entire. Whoa. Did I see how bank of trains backed up? Oh. I might have boo-booed. I knew I had to add more signals, I just hadn't got around to it yet. That'll let the next train in. Which will be about here somewhere, will be his tail. Okay, that lets the main line run again. Excellent. You are going to go iron ore to steel. And you, sir, are also going to do the same. So, that has decommissioned this one entirely. So once it's finished draining the last of its ore, we can actually clear out this whole area. Now, you might be saying, JD, that's your main iron. It is. And it is 6 belts at red speed. Now, we already know from here that a red belt moves 26.6 items. So, hang on. Let's max rate calculator. Nope, wrong button. Max rate calculator. Let's get a real calculator. Go away. Clear 26.6 multiplied by 6 belts is 159.6. If we take over here 4 blue belts, clear all, 4 times 40, 160. So, oh, wrong button. Go away. There we go. So, if this outputs 4 blue belts worth, and I plug it in, like, here somewhere, that will give us everything this was outputting. Everything this was outputting. Okay, look at this rocket fuel on it. Which is actually something else we have to do. We're going to have to deconstruct, and deconstruct. No more rocket fuel for you. Just burn off what fuel you've got left. It should be more than enough to dump the amount of iron we have here. So that's step 1. Step 2 is we're going to try and plug this into here. And although I did a really okay job to start with, we're going to replace it because, frankly, I need a better job than that. Leave myself some space. So that's an 8-way balancer. No, 8-way's overkill. And it's too close. Alright, you know what? I'm going to rip this up. And we're going to put in an 8-way. I'm going to put an 8-way in here-ish somewhere. Because we do have 8 belts coming out of this technically. So let's use our 8 belts. I think we're just going to have to remove all the copper shenanigans for the moment. We're just going to just go away. Go away. We'll sort you out later. So that's that one. Hang on, that's that one. Nope. That's that one. That would be... Whoop. That one. Go away. Come on. Really? No room in my inventory? That one. That one. That one. That one. So you come to there. You come to there. And you go to there. Okay. So that's 8 belts in. Alright, we need to take... Let's underground steel. Yeah. Nope, 4 belts. Okay, so we're trying to take 4 belts worth and plug them into main smelting. I'm out of belt. Bots, bring me more belt. Okay. What else happened? No. Let's put that down and let's request all the blue belt. So the other reason I'm doing this is hang on, change that to 400. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Get rid of that one and that one. Put steel over here. Set that to 200. Request that and request that. At the same time, I'm going to undock those and dock those instead. We're going to blue belt for everything, which is such a waste. It is so iron heavy. But frankly, we're just at a point where we can just afford to spend the iron. That one, and that one. That's a lot of Logibots. I don't actually need 500 Logibots anymore. That was more of a one-off thing. Thank you. Alright, do I have lots of belt? I technically have 400, but let's take that up to 500. Okay. We'll run this belt along. Okay. Now our iron smelter is 6 belts. Oh, plus this one down here. I forgot about that one. So it's 6 belts of iron, but 2 blue belts go this way, and these 4 iron belts are actually 2 blues. Well, the equivalent of 2 blues. I missed that belt. So what we're going to do is we are going to Hook up these two as we have them. We'll run that way. We'll put a splitter in there, a splitter in there. We're going to input priority left, input priority right. We're going to hook that one up there. Hook that up there. And input priority. Yeah, I want you to drain the main bus. I don't even know why output priority is ticked. These, I don't technically need these anymore. Oh, they'll help a little bit. Okay. Because, yeah, we want to drain this. We do want to drain this. Okay, so that's 4 belts up there. We're going to take these 4 belts and run 2 in there, and that's really all we can do with the iron. The copper... same story. We need to get these copper belts. Ooh. Stop moving me. That's 1. We're going to trim that out entirely, and we're going to do the exact same. We don't need an 8-lane balancer yet, but I'm going to put one down sort of future-proof myself. On the hopes that I don't need it, and I won't ever need it, but you never know. You really, really, really never know. I do have the problem of how the crap do I get this stuff out? Okay. Hello, spaghetti. It's actually not nearly as hard as I thought it was going to be. We do get rid of all of that. Okay. That one goes there. That one goes there. That goes there, there, and there. That one. That one. That one. And that one. Okay. Now, unfortunately, it's being taken down to 2 lanes, but that's fine for the moment. We may end up hooking it into the main smelter. We may not. I don't know. Oh, yeah. So I went around with a deconstruction planner and told the robots to basically scrap anything they could see. And that's why they're asking for 400 cliff explosives to just get rid of every cliff in the world. Oh, really? Go away. Oh, that's outside the wall. Well, they could have stayed. Alright. So, smelter's plugged in. There's not much drain on this. If and when we get copper into a smelter, and it's a smart smelter, but it's a dumb smelter. So at the moment, these are all fully backed up with iron. Eventually, some of these smelters will drain of iron, and then they'll swap to copper. Like this one currently has plates in it, which probably means this stack inserter. His only choice is copper. Okay, so eventually we get nice coloured lanes here, and eventually we get more copper onto the belts. Which means eventually they'll start pumping out copper. Which means this thing will tick in. Or tick on. Same story. We might as well, whilst we're here, plug this screen circuits into this screen circuits. Okay, let's do that somehow. That was important. Sorry, stretch this further. Okay, we're gonna go like that. Okay. Then we're gonna go. Get rid of the iron. Sorry about that. We're gonna plug you in. I guess right there. Next one will go right there. Nope. Belts. That's a boo-boo. That should be one of them. No. There. Okay. Which means the next one will go there. How the hell I feed into that one is a very good question. Done. And there's no priority on these. These will just merge. Any which way they will merge. Okay. So we've got that done. What's next on the list? Next on the list is to pick up this chest. Okay. Next on the list is probably hunt down that copper. Actually, no. Next on the list is to put down some more trains. More trains! So I said this was a smart system. And being a smart system, it handles whatever I can throw at it. Maybe if I'm not staying away. So I set up 2 outposts. One was iron 8, which we've already got a train going to, and the other one was stone 2. Now stone 2 does not have a train yet. Stone 2, inventory full, go. And then we wanted smart smelting, inventory empty. Another mining productivity. Do I carry better fuel? I am carrying better fuel. Here, have some of this. Come on, let me click on it. There we go. Alright. We'll just pause you for a minute. So, stone 2 was very, very close to copper. So basically they just became one giant outpost. Right? Which is good, because it meant we could steal the Logibots from the other... from this outpost. Really? That's how dead it is already. That's dead. That's dead. They're dead. That's dead. That's backed up. That's dead. All those coal ones are dead. Okay. And we're going to go back to smart smelting. Now, smart smelting currently does not have the... It's not a throughput problem, it's an emptying problem. It cannot empty out fast enough. Just because basically we're not pulling stuff out fast enough. But you can see now we are running copper. So we are running some copper through some of the furnaces. These N1s seem to all be copper. And same with these N1s. So, it's not a perfect smart smelting system. It's a dumb smart smelting system. Right. A better version. We're going to send you straight back to Iron 7 to get you out of the way. Because I want to show off the stone one. So, a better system would let through so much copper, and then so much iron, and then so much copper, and then so much iron, and alternate back and forth. Oh, wow. You're empty already? Wow, there you go. And as you can see, with me bringing in 2 belts of iron here and 2 belts of iron here, it looks pretty bad. It's not choking. It's doing alright. Is science on? Science is even on. Base is actually running. Yeah, green circuit still seems to be the biggest problem. But look at this. Look at this start to back up. Yeah, iron started to suffer. Because this will put out 8 belts. 8 belts of iron or 8 belts of copper. Not 8 belts of each. But we can always expand it. Okay, so here we go. We've got stone running through the system now. So any stone automatically gets shoved out to the side and dumped into a passive provider. Now, passive providers are bringing it up to... We had a landfill station. Up to this landfill station, which only has a delivery request of 50. We're going to have to change that. 50 is not nearly enough. So you request like just a tiny bit of landfill. And train tricks also need... We're going to take you up a little bit as well. So this... Actually, I don't need this up here. Go away. Go away. Let's bring you down close to the source. Because it's all about compression. It's a lot of stone to move. But once it's converted into landfill, it's nothing. Put down... one of them. And a power pole. And a stack inserter. And same again. So the idea is stone trains will get filled, come in here with whatever stone they've got, dump it in these lovely chests, and we need a way to work out how to do that. So let's put an inserter there, an inserter there, that chest in there, that power in there. Take that blue belt, like so. Yeah. This one's that much easier because I got some room to move. We'll make that blue belt as well. Excellent. So yeah, all the stone just gets filtered out, pulled off to one side, dumped into these, turned into landfill. Landfill always has a use. You always need landfill somewhere along the line. Might not be this episode, might not be next episode, but there's always guaranteed there's going to be a lake in your way somewhere along the line. And then after it's finished clearing out stone, we'll go back to copper or iron or whatever the inserters decide, which will then run up along here. Now, as I said, with this decommission, this means this is our only source of iron. So we are going to have to try and be a little bit more... Where the hell did all those come from? we will need in the future to sort of upgrade a smelter. And we already know from simple maths that we only have 4 blue lanes worth of iron at this point. We are going to have to put in a proper iron smelter in the future. In the future. We can use this twisted smart system for the moment to get ourselves out of trouble. But there will become a point as we expand the base where it's not going to cope anymore. No, we've still got copper coming in. Where's that train station? Copper 1, copper 2, copper 3, and copper 3. Really? Coal 1's dead. Iron 1's almost dead. Stone 1's fine, because we don't use stone. Copper 3 is having an issue. Copper 1's not doing that much better. How full are these? Oh, damn. Okay, so we almost filled up those coal chests. No, that's iron. Copper 3. Yeah, we're definitely running low. And copper 4. Let's not even talk about copper 4. Yeah. All right. Well, look, I'm going to call it here for this episode. Next episode, we're going to start ripping up more of the base, and we're going to hunt down that copper mine because I think that's high on the list of things we need to do. So, as always, thank you guys for watching. I hope you're enjoying the series. I hope you guys, your own bases are progressing up to a Megabase stage. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye!